Step into the cottage, the air feels strange. Gemini candles flicker, cards rearrange. Auntie Kara whispers, what's your plight? Under her gaze, stars ignite. Shadows dance on the walls, truth on the tongue. The deck flips fast, your song just begun. What's your question? She'll get the answer. Spin the wheel, it's a cosmic dancer. Auntie Kara's camera knows your soul. From Gemini's twins to the blackest hole. The moon's in your corner, but the fool's in play. A pentacle shines, what's it trying to say? Swords cut deep, cups overflow. Auntie Karen's eyes see what you don't know. Stars align, but cars collide. Mystic wisdom, no place to hide. What's your question? She'll get the answer. Spin the wheel, it's a cosmic dancer. Auntie Karen Sarah knows your soul. From Gemini's twins to the blackest hole.
Hey y'all! Hello. Welcome to Mini Reads. Hey Stacy, legit. Nurse Moonshine. Hey Mahogany Wildflower. How's everybody doing? Hello. Welcome to Mini Readings. We still have some availability. So if you would like to get on the list, do it. Here is the list right now. That's who we have. I'm glad you're here, Tony. Good to see you. Let's there are people who listen to Mini Reads because they say they like listening to my advice that I give. So okay, we'll take it. All right, y'all. Let's clear the energy. We always do the sound bowl for Mini Reads, so let's do it. Yay. All right. Let's get started. Tiffany is up first. All right. Let's see. Tiffany, are you here, my love? Oh, you know what? Gosh, Edgar is first. Dang it. I forgot. Edgar, actually, it's a long story. Tiffany, don't get mad at me. I totally just remembered. Edgar, you are up first. I don't know if he is here, but long story there, but I don't want to mess that up. Hey, Evolved Son, how are you? All right, so I gotta do Edgar, okay, and then Tiffany, you'll be next. I am so sorry. I totally forgot about that. Okay, good. Thank you, love. All right. And Edgar had emailed his questions. So let me get that for him. All right. Hey, Anastasia. How you doing? All right. So Edgar wants to know about blessings coming toward him in 2026, hoping to upgrade on some things such as a new car, getting a bigger apartment, but also budgeting more my finances. Thank you again and happy holidays. Let's see what we can find out for you, Edgar Boo. Let's see what we can find out. All right, here we go. Hey, Mystic. All right, so Edgar, let's look at the good things coming toward Edgar. The blessings, the good things coming toward Edgar. For 2026, how do we see that? What do we see for Edgar for 2026? The blessings, the good things coming for Edgar. The blessings coming for Edgar. Blessings coming for Edgar. Blessings. You got a decision you're going to be making, your intuition. Okay, so trust your intuition on a decision or some decisions. Apparently, that's going to be important. Sometimes your intuition doesn't always make logical sense, but it turns out to be the thing that is just the chef's kiss as far as in hindsight, right? All right, tell me more about 2026 and this decision, what Edgar needs to know. Let's see. Mystic, you are always busy, girl. You've been industrious. You've been busy. All right, give me more on this thing for Edgar. Tell me more about this decision. You will know what you want to do. Your intuition, you're going to be able to tell. You'll know. With the Two of Wands being in the upright, that's the good thing. That's the good thing. But there's something here. It is a monetary decision. Okay. I get that you might, you may be tempted to, on these decisions you're making around your monetary decisions. I get the thing that you may be tempted to jump preliminarily, or you may feel like, I feel like you may need to be conservative and like make sure you've got a cushion after you take the plunge on whatever these financial things are. I see things working out really, really well for you, but I think holding back and being financially prudent and not overbuying or overextending yourself, number one, or putting yourself right at the edge of your budget. I also feel like wait until you are going to have cushion after you make those financial outlays, if you will, that you're talking about. Things are good. You've got a happy 2026 in general. The sun is like the happiest card in the deck, right? I get this impression, Edgar, that you may struggle with imposter syndrome about deserving some of the good things. And I want you to know that that is something you need to work on, because you absolutely do. Hey, Christy, you absolutely do. I want you to work on self-confidence, okay? And feeling as though you deserve these things. All right. That's another thing. You've got growth and expansion around money with the Empress card here. I feel like that's around money. I feel like what is this about? Yeah, this is money. But hold on. What's this? You've got a new person that I do see you moving, by the way. I do see you moving into a new home. That just came out with the Four of Wands. Upgrading your living situation, home. So, and you had specifically spoke about that. I feel like there is a secret admirer or someone that you've not met this person. You've got a new person, Edgar, that you have not met, all right, that you will be dealing with. All right. You need to close out and move on. You will be moving on and closing out cycles from the past. I do see that, Edgar. But I feel like there's somebody new. I specifically see you moving into a new home. So the bigger apartment, I definitely see. You could be traveling as well, because there is a card about that. But money in general, look, I see it like a turnaround. What's the Seven of Cups? I feel like once you release this person from your past, you're going to manifest a lot of romantic options in general. I think you're healing from that, all right? Kind of gaining a new perspective about that. Yeah, I feel like you are. I feel like there's something here that you're letting go, literally. And there's a lot of new options, but I do see a relationship here with someone that is pretty cool, pretty good person with the Empress card here. That's somebody very evolved, divine feminine energy for you, Edgar. You're making money moves all day, though. You're making money moves in this year. And I kind of feel like there's a turnaround around money. I feel like maybe 2025 wasn't the easiest year for you financially. 2026 is a different story. I see that going literally like a 180. Okay. There's lots of good money messages here for you, lots of good money energy. And it's literally what I'm picking up is the flow changing in a good way. All right. Be patient about making those financial expenditures, though, and have your footing good under you, if that makes sense. All right. Is there anything else that Edgar needs to know? There's something here. You're making peace with the past, too. That's another thing. You're healing. You are absolutely making peace with and healing. Again, travel, possibly the vehicle with the chariot. What that may speak to, Edgar, is it may be later in the year that the vehicle happens, but it will. All right. So I like that for you. I like that. All right. So I hope that helped you, Edgar. And thank you so much. All right. Tiffany, you're now up, my love. You are now up. Let me go and find Tiffany, and we will read for you. There she is. Should I resign from my current job position? Ooh, that's a big question. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I don't like to just ask like a yes or no question. What I like to do is pull the energies if you stay or if you go. So what we'll do is we're going to pull two different spreads for you and look at the energies around staying in your current job position or resigning, and let you decide based on what we get. All right. For Tiffany, please. Oh, wow. For Tiffany, please. If she sticks around, if she stays in her current position, work-wise, how does that look? Staying in her current position. Staying in the current position. Staying there. How do the energies look if she sticks it out? Two of Pentacles. You may struggle with balance in your life. You may feel like you have a lot of responsibilities, juggling a lot of responsibilities. You know, the plates in the air with the person spinning the plates. So, yeah, I'm kind of seeing that. A lot of responsibilities, and just in general, having balance in your life. What else does she need to know if she were to stay? If she were to stay in her current role. If she were to stay in her current role. If Tiffany, was to stay in her current role, what does she need to know about that? If she stays in her current role. Wow. Four of Wands in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, Emperor in reverse. Damn. It's almost like I get this energy of you being away from home a lot. It's affecting your home life and your stability, your happiness, your family, maybe. If you've got a relationship, it would affect that. If you don't, it's affecting your ability to manifest one. The King of Wands in reverse, you're not really feeling like you can even be your authentic self. You don't feel like you're living according to your heart and your passion. And the Emperor in reverse, you kind of feel like there's only so much you can do. Like you feel like your hands are tied there. In other words, it's almost like feeling trapped, or like, it's not trapped though. The Emperor in reverse, it's just like you don't have a lot of autonomy. That's it. You don't have a lot of autonomy. You don't have a lot of say over what goes on or what you're doing, or just things in general where you are. And you don't feel like you can express yourself. You don't feel like you can be yourself, be authentic. But what's crazy is world reverse, you've got this energy of not wanting to leave things hanging. You also seem to be worried about finances if you leave, with the King of Pentacles in the reverse, Two of Swords in reverse. I almost think you might wait until you have something else, or that you know more information. But I don't think you should. I mean, based on what I'm seeing, it doesn't look good for you to plan to stay there for the long haul. But I am seeing this energy of don't make an impulsive decision. Let's see what the energies would be like if you resign. I also feel like you're going to manifest another opportunity if you have not already. I saw that with that Magician card and the Two of Swords in reverse. I feel like in leaving, I think you would manifest something else. Let's see. Give me more about if she resigns. How do things look if she were to resign? What does she need to know there? What does Tiffany need to know if she resigns? What does Tiffany need to know if she resigns? What does Tiffany need to know if she resigns? What does Tiffany need to know if she resigns? What does Tiffany need to know if she resigns, please? What does Tiffany need to know if she resigns? You are going to manifest something else. You're going to be a lot happier. Be a lot happier. The Magician card, the King of Cups, Knight of Wands in reverse. Why is that? Knight of Pentacles in the upright. This is not something you need to make a fast decision on. You need to be prudent. You need to wait until you can make a good move from a financial perspective. But yes, timing is going to be important on this move that you're making. Timing is going to be important. You'll be a lot happier. You will have more autonomy. You'll be able to be freer. I almost wonder, I think you need to work on your mindset and fear of loss, fear of what they call a poverty mindset. I think you need to work on that. If you've got some fears around money or money manifestation, it's a good time to do some shadow work around those fears. Okay. You don't just tell those fears to go away. It doesn't work like that. Okay. You've got to actually process through. There's a way to handle that, because you can actually make things worse if you're not careful and you don't really know how to address fear. Fear can be very helpful. Okay. But you've got to do the work, the energy to diffuse that energy and break that cycle. I also think confidence is a big deal here. All right. But I definitely think that your mindset should be focused more on making plans and preparations to make a change. Definitely. But this needs to not be done in a chaotic or an impulsive manner. It needs to be thought out well, and you need to be where you can land on your feet. That's what I'm picking up. All right. So I hope that helps. Hey, Wolf, aka Operation Stealth. How are you? Good to see you guys. All right. So, Tiffany, I hope that helped you, my love. All right, Stacy, we are going to read for you next. But before we do, I'm going to go adjust my thermostat. It is hotter than I don't know what in here. I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, Tiffany, thank you for the 15. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Thank you for that, love bug. It's 60 degrees there. It's like in the 70s. It was in the 70s today and yesterday, but now it's going to get cool next week. But I always get hot when I read. I always just, it's like, and what's funny is as soon as I finish reading, I'll go in the other part of the house and I'll be like, woo. Yeah, it's like I just freeze to death. I mean, I burn up when I read, but I freeze to death otherwise. It's crazy. You're tired, Wolf? I hope you get some rest. All right, Miss Stacy, let's see what we got for you. Let's read for Stacy. Oh, let me update Anastasia and Tina. You're tired from being tired. All right, so let's go to Stacy, and then before I do that, I'm gonna here we go. Well, hey Jess. Hello. Merry Christmas to you. All right. So Stacy says, why isn't what is going on? What is going on with Rodney? Why isn't Rodney talking to me anymore? What? Let's see what we can find out for you, Stace. What's going on with Rodney? Why is Rodney not talking to Stacy? Why is Rodney not talking to Stacy? Oh, wow. Why is Rodney not talking to Stacy? Why is Rodney not talking to Stacy? Why is Rodney not talking to Stacy? Why is Rodney not talking to Stacy, please? Why is he not talking to Stacy? Why is Rodney not talking to Stacy? Temperance in the reverse, 3 of Cups, Hangman. You know, something, he's butthurt about something. However, he's still into you. Is he butthurt with the Temperance card in the reverse, or does he feel rejected? Give me the Temperance in the reverse. The Temperance in the reverse. Give me the Temperance in the reverse. What's crazy is he's thinking this is temporary. Ace of Cups, 5 of Swords in the reverse, 6 of Swords. No, it's not showing that you rejected him. Somebody said something to him about you. Somebody said something to him about you. I don't know who it is, but it is. I do believe it's somebody that's interested in him. Somebody was shit talking. 5 of Swords here in the reverse, 6 of Swords in the upright. And he got this feeling that he needs to distance himself. However, he will come towards you. It's going to be a little bit slow, but he'll think about this and he'll come towards you, and you guys will work things out. As far as you'll still be talking. Yeah. 9 of Wands in reverse. Fool card. You guys may get together. You guys may get together. romantically. I do feel like that. But I kind of feel like for the temporary thing, I feel like somebody said something to him. He felt like he needed to distance himself from you. That's literally what I have with the Six of Swords. And then I feel like he will come toward you. He'll think about this. He'll change his perspective with the Hangman card. That can sometimes speak to a change of perspective, thinking things through. It's a little bit slow, especially with the Knight of Pentacles, but it is stable. All right. And he'll let his boundaries down or his guard down or what have you. And the Fool card and the Three of Cups suggests you guys are going to be together. You guys are going to be in a relationship. Okay. Yeah. I even said, I said that suggests you'll be in a relationship. And then I pulled the Two of Cups as I was saying that. Yeah. That's my prediction. Wolf. That's hilarious. I know I couldn't help it. Well, that's what I got. But Wolf, I couldn't think of a good word to describe it. Hey, green-eyed devil. Good to see you, beautiful. Cuppy cake. But that's what I got. That's what I got, Stacy. I hope that helps you. But somebody's in his ear, but he'll figure it out. He's going to figure it out that whoever it was just shit talking. That's what I got, love. I hope that helps. I think it's somebody that wants him romantically too, that was shit talking you, Stacy. He said, yeah. Yeah, let him come. In fact, Wolf, I would go a step further than that. Go ahead and just let him come to you. Let him come to you. And he will. I do feel like he'll come to you if you just let him think, let him have the space and the time to sort this out in his mind and see, because he needs to see the truth, and he will. My cards are literally saying that he'll see that and he'll come around. Well, and also don't put your eggs all in one basket either, Stace. But I do feel like that's what he's going to, I think that's what's going to happen. That's what I'm picking up, Stace. I hope that helps you, love. Yeah, again, I don't blame you for that. But let him figure things out. He'll see. He'll see. He'll see. All right, Kirsten is up next. There are no other eggs. Well, girl, you need to go out to the chicken yard and pick you some eggs. You're in Alabama too, so I can tell you that, right? All right. Let's read for Kirsten. Kirsten, let me timestamp for Kirsten. All right, Kirsten wants to know about new love, next love. So let's see what we got, Miss Kirsten. What's new coming toward Kirsten? And Kirsten, are you here? What can you tell me new in the future for Kirsten? What can you tell me new for Kirsten? New coming toward Kirsten. New coming toward Kirsten. New love. New love. Is there new love? And if so, tell me about it. What's there? What does Kirsten need to know about new love? New love. What can you tell me about new love? What can you tell me about new love for Kirsten? Temperance in the reverse, the Sun in the upright, Empress in the upright. Something is changing. Something is changing, but I feel like, why is the Temperance in the reverse? The Fool card. Kirsten, couple of things are coming to me to tell you. Don't give up. Let things unfold organically. 2 pieces of advice. Don't give up on love. Love is coming. I do see a good relationship. You are going to be in a happy long-term relationship with the Sun card and the Empress card and the Fool card. Major arcanas here. All right. Then you have this major arcana, though, that started this thing off with, hey, Kirsten, with the Temperance card in the reverse. So you got to definitely allow things to unfold organically and know, absolutely be assured of what I am telling you, that this is coming and it's coming exactly when it's supposed to. And you are going to have an amazing long-term partner who treats you really, really well. Okay. You're going to be happy. With the Sun card here, you may even be abundant. I mean, it's possible this could be a power couple thing with the Sun card and the Empress card here, because both of those cards can speak to abundance as well as, growth and expansion, happiness, and romance. Okay. But that card, that Temperance card here, and the Fool card came up on top of that, the Temperance card in the reverse and then the Fool card in the upright. The Fool card is definitely a good card. It's taking a leap of faith. It is following your intuition. But I also am getting this energy of all things in the timing that they're supposed to happen, if that makes sense. I just heard this. Fools don't rush in. So take your time, allow things to come to you. You are the Empress. Remember that. Remember what they say about empresses. Empresses do not chase, we attract. All right. Let it come to you in the timing that it is supposed to. You don't pursue, you are to be pursued. Okay. So don't get off kilter on this thing. Kirsten, remind me of your zodiac sign again. I was going to ask you that. But I definitely feel like there is something here that looks really good. It could also be with this Temperance card that there may be you need to stay on some healing. That's, you don't want to abandon your healing journey. You're a Leo. Well, this was the first card I pulled out, or the second card I pulled out, rather. All right. That was the second card I pulled out. There is something you need to release. This is new. There is some healing. You still need to, what I'm getting with this healing is it's not like this major shadow work journey. I'm not getting that, but I do feel like there's some loose ends that you need to tie up. And I feel the reason I don't feel like it's a major thing is because you've got too many good cards here. Okay. So I don't think this is a major thing, but I think there are some loose ends that need to be tied up as far as your energy work, your shadow work, your inner work. Okay. But I don't think you're far from this. This looks like it could even be your year. I'm serious. And it's something new and it's something stable. I freaking love this for you, Kirsten. I love this for you. It's a beautiful card. Kirsten, I don't know if you happen to see my all signs today, but the energy in the all signs today was insanely good and different. This Ace of Pentacles and this Sun card kept hitting in like all the readings of things that were coming toward people. So I feel like, I mean, and this is a very distinctly different energy than I have been picking up on in my all signs, especially. And so I'm very encouraged because I think we had an energy shift in a good way. I think this is picking up on what we are looking at in 2026. I think everybody in general is looking at a better year, and you're not excluded from that. All right. But I definitely feel like don't get your cart before the horse. So there was a lot of advice that came out for you, Kirsten. I love that for you. And I hope it helps you. Stand in your power. Know your value. You illuminate. Don't forget who you are, Kirsten. You are a Leo. Remember who you are. And you are an empress. Remember that as well. All right. I love those. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. When you stay on that energy work, that daily meditation and that shadow work, your intuition, you'll know when to take the leap of faith. You'll know when it's time. You'll know. So I love that. I love that for you, Kirsten. Hey, Emil. What's up with you, love bug? It's good to see you. You and I, Emil, aren't we scheduled for tomorrow? Isn't it tomorrow? Yes, it is tomorrow. I had to look at my calendar. All right. Let's go to Natalie. It's a date. All right. Sounds good. All right. So Natalie. Natalie had two questions. Will Antonio be contacting me before the new year? They're currently no contact. And then will I be moving to the new place, to the place I want next year? Okay. Good deal, Natalie. We're going to see. So let's find out about Antonia. Natalie, if you are here, tell me your zodiac sign, love bug. I think I saw you earlier, Natalie. But let me know if you of your zodiac sign, and then we'll check in first on Antonio. Hey, darling. Oh, Tony, that would be great. Taurus. Okay. All right. Tell me about Antonio in this no contact situation. Do we see communication before the new year? Do we see Antonio communicating with Natalie before the new year? Do we see communication coming from Antonio toward Natalie, the Taurus? Do we see communication coming from Antonio toward Natalie, the Taurus, before the new year? Literally specific before the new year. Do we see communication? Do we see communication? Do we see communication coming from Antonio toward Natalie, the Taurus, between now and the beginning of the new year? Before the new year, do we see communication in that time frame? Do we see communication in that time frame? Do we see communication from Antonio toward Natalie, the Taurus, before the new year? Eight of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Three of Swords. I do not see it between now and the end of the year. Something has his attention. He may be very focused on work or family. Why is the Three of Swords here? It's possible he may be involved with somebody. There's a lot of responsibilities. He's got a lot of responsibilities. He's exhausted. Four of Swords, Ten of Wands. He's exhausted. Chariot. Two of Pentacles. I do think he may be dealing with someone, but I will tell you, I don't think he has energetically released you. I think he is energetically juggling you with someone else, possibly. I'll see if there's communication later Will there be communication from Antonio toward Natalie after the first of the year? Is there communication at all? Is there communication coming from Antonio at all? I don't see it before the new year. I will tell you that. Is there communication from Antonio toward Natalie at all? He's live too, Tony. If you want to bounce back and forth, you won't hurt my feelings. I promise you. If you go over there, tell him I said, hey, Tony. All right. Do we see communication coming from Antonio? Toward Natalie, the Taurus. Emperor reversed, 9 of Wands in reverse, 2 of Pentacles. I don't think so. I don't think so. He's, he's very on the fence about reaching out to you. He's not over you. He's trying to get over you, but he's not over you. All right. He's not over you. I think eventually there's going to be communication from him, but I don't think it's anytime soon, Natalie. I don't think it's anytime soon. Right? If that makes sense. But that's what I got. That's what I got, Natalie. Let's see about the move, because you would ask about the move. That was your second question. Give me information about whether or not, how do the energies look for next year for Natalie moving to the place that she wants to be? Tell me about the energies this year for Natalie to be making the move to where she wants to be. Tell me about the energies for Natalie to be making the move to where she wants to move to. Oh my gosh, Tony. Tell me the energies of Natalie being able to make the move that she wants to make. Tell me about the energies around this move for the coming year. During this next year, tell me about the energies for this move that Natalie is wanting to make. Yes. Yes. You're going to have multiple, I don't know if this is going to make sense to you. You're going to have multiple options as far as opportunities to move. It may be like different places in the same area. I'm not sure what it is. I do feel like that you are going to get what you want. I feel like that I need to tell you to speak up for yourself and advocate for yourself on this thing. You may need to pursue this. All right. You may need to pursue the exact thing that you want. I do think you'll get it, but I think you're going to have to be tenacious about it. I think you're going to have other things that other options that cross your path. But for whatever you really have your heart set on, you're going to have to work to get it, but you will. All right. You will. I absolutely see it. All right. So I hope that helps you, Miss Natalie. I hope that helps you. Wow, Tony, State Farm is horrible. They have been so bad over the years. They used to be great. And then in recent years, they've just gotten to be shit. And I mean, 10, maybe 15 years, they've gotten bad. But they used to. When I was a kid, they were great. You are welcome, Natalie. I hope that helped you, love. All right. Mystic. Did you email me, Mystic, or not? Let me see. You didn't, but you can tell me. Oh, No, you didn't. There's Mystic. Hey, darling. So you did 2 questions, Mystic. Tony, he'll probably do other signs. And if he's doing Leo, he may do Aries or Sag. He usually does. If he's on fire, he'll usually be on fire, but he always does Taurus. He'll probably do Taurus later. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I thought you knew my email, Mystic. You can put it in the chat if you want to, Mystic. But my email is enchantedcottage333@gmail. But just for future reference. His lives are fun, Tony. I do agree. I do agree with you on that. He may pop in here after Leo. Sometimes he'll do that. What do things look like for the Mystic Borden brand in the awakening of it? Okay. All right. You want me to read that before you give me the second one, or you can give me the second one? It doesn't matter, Mystic. Hold on. I got to sneeze. I've pushed so many buttons. That's all right. Pushing buttons is good. All right. What about the Mystic Born brand? Okay. What about the Mystic Born brand in the awakening of it? The Mystic Born brand. The Mystic Born brand in the awakening of it. Give me the energies around that. What can I tell Mystic Born about that? What can I tell her about that? Lasting growth and expansion. These flew around just like that. Okay. Lasting, it's something that's going to be, it's going to live after you do. You're going to leave a legacy. Also, growth and expansion, abundance. You're creating this. You're literally birthing this. Okay. And there is growth. There is abundance around this. It's going to come to you too. All right. You're going to attract abundance with this. Okay. Now, really, that's crazy. I love that. Let me see what else comes out. What else does Mystic need to know? What else does she need to know about the Mystic Born brand and the awakening of it? What does she need to know? What does Mystic need to know about that? Six of Pentacles, Hermit reversed, Seven of Swords. This is so interesting. First of all, the money looks good. The money flow is good. The money flow is good. The Six of Pentacles is here. I also feel like you're going to have help in some way with that Six of Pentacles. I'm not sure if this is financial help or if it's somebody that helps you, gives you a leg up in some way. You've got help. Don't be afraid to ask for it. Hermit reverse. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Also, just in general, putting yourself out there, talking it up. Now, the Seven of Swords. Are you going to have haters? Mm-hmm. What does that say? What does it mean when you have haters? That you're doing something right, that you're making a difference. And I know you don't even have to tell me this. Whatever this is, you're wanting to make a difference. I know that. Okay. So you will. You will have an impact. You absolutely will have an impact. You're breaking some, oh my gosh, you're breaking some, helping people break cycles with the Nine of Wands in reverse, breaking old patterns. The Ace of Wands in the upright, that's the passionate new beginning. That is many times, that Empress card and that Ace of Wands is pregnancy energy. But hear me out. In this case, you are birthing this. This is the passionate new beginning that is the game changer. I almost want to tell you, Mystic Born, your life is going to be before and after. This is going to be a pivotal moment in your life. You've heard it said that your life is sometimes defined by before something happened and after something happened. All right. And that kind of makes sense to me with the cottage, right? I mean, it's like before the cottage and now. It's like that's like was a major before and after in my life. So it'll be like that, it'll be like you'll think of life before and life now, and it'll be different. It'll be totally different. That's what I'm picking up. I do feel like getting yourself out there, putting yourself out there, talking it up, speaking. Okay, listen. In general, speaking out. Don't be afraid to speak the truth. Let the chips fall where they may. Never back down from the truth. The people that are supposed to find you will. Will you rub people the wrong way sometimes? Mm-hmm. Is that okay? Yeah, because that means you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Let the chips fall where they may. Worry more about staying true to your passion and your calling than pleasing the crowd, if that makes sense. Walk in authenticity. These are things that are coming up, and I know you will, but all of these things are coming up in the advice part of this. Never be afraid to speak the truth. Take them to church. I love that. I love that. Yes, ma'am. I do feel like you are too. Because we're friends. Mystic Born and I, just for the record, we associate outside of YouTube a little bit. And she is living in her authenticity. I can tell you that. She's saying I'm living in my authenticity truth. She is. She is. Anyway, beautiful reading for you. All right. I need your second question. That's exciting. But somebody's giving you a leg up. It could be more than one as well, Mystic Born. You all exist outside YouTube. I know, right, Tony? The other thing, Mystic, that just dawned on me, you're a Taurus. We pulled that Empress card. That's Taurus energy. I love that. Oh, you do too, Green Eye Devil. You definitely walk the walk. All of them do. All of them do. Second question. There's a Pisces man I've crushed on my whole life that I reached out to. He received it enthusiastically, but I always initiated, so I backed off. What's his energy? We're going to find out. Give me the Pisces. Give me this Pisces. Give me the Pisces toward Mystic, the Taurus. Give me the Pisces. Give me the Pisces toward Mystic, the Taurus. Give me the Pisces toward Mystic, the Taurus. Give me the Pisces. Give me the Pisces energy, please. Lisa Littlefeet. Thank you, sweetheart. Give me this Pisces toward Mystic, the Taurus. Give me this Pisces toward Mystic, the Taurus. Two of Swords in reverse. That's good. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Magician. I'm going to get the Two of Pentacles a little bit more, but he did warmly receive this. Your perception is correct. I think he wants to do something about it with the Magician card. I'm going to see if the Two of Pentacles, what the Two of Pentacles is about. He may be trying to figure out how he wants to proceed. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? And I also feel like there's a timing issue. We're going to find out. Give me the Two of Pentacles. Give me the Two of Pentacles. Give me the Two of Pentacles on this Pisces. Give me the Two of Pentacles on this Pisces, please. Give me the Two of Pentacles on this Pisces. Give me the Two of Pentacles on this Pisces. Two of Pentacles. Give me the Two of Pentacles, please. Five of Wands in reverse. High Priestess in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay, it's a timing issue. This is a timing issue. You may or may not know this. He will do something about it. He is enthusiastic. It's a timing issue. The Wheel of Fortune is here in the reverse. He will reach out to you. High Priestess in the reverse. There's something that's got to calm down with the Five of Wands in reverse. I don't know if there's a lot of going on around him. I don't know. I kind of, I got a little drop whenever it may be something financial or something at work. It's possible he's healing from something. Sun card. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Two of Wands. He's definitely coming toward you. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here in the reverse? He may be releasing something. He may be releasing something, Mystic. Let me tell you, I can't nail it down, but it's either he's healing from something or getting over something. Okay, there it is. Yeah, he's getting that settled out. And that is exhausting to him. I will tell you that. He is concerned about the kid. I do see that with Six Cups. But he wants that to be done. He wants to be clear of that. There's drama that he wants to settle down. He feels like the timing is off. He also, with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, another thing that I'm picking up is he wants his money to be better. He wants the money to date you and court you correctly. Okay. And this is a card about courting. So I definitely feel like this is a thing. This is going to be a thing. All right. This is going to be a thing for sure. You guys are going to be together. I feel like he's going to offer you something. All right. You guys are going to fall in love, but he may be a little bit slower, but he wants to be stable and in a good place before he absolutely does this. But I would say the energies look really good for this to happen. Oh, really, Mystic? Yeah, see, you want him to be clear of all that mess. I agree. But yeah, there you go. There you go. You are. You got your hands full. You are building an empire. I love that for you. Mystic, I think you're in a good place. That was a nice reading. I love that for you. I love that. I hope that helped you. And next up is Miss Beck. I think your timeline shifted too, and I'm happy for you. It was your turn. And Beck, it is so good to hear from you. All right, Beck, let me timestamp for you. All right. Thank you, Mystic, as always. All right, so Beck, I don't know, Beck, are you here? Beck may not be here because she's on the other side of the world and she may be sleeping, possibly. But how far away is my forever person? Will I recognize them? Of course you will. Of course you will. I'm going to find out what you need to know about it. I'm going to find out what you need to know in order to manifest your long-term partner. I'm going to find out what you need to know on the timing of that thing and what you can do, because it is more in your hands than you realize, Beck. You have a lot, you could potentially be doing things to either speed up the process or slow down the process. Okay. So we're going to see what you can do. If anything, what comes out of things that may be there. You may have blockages, that sort of thing. We're going to see if you have those and what they are and how to fix them. We're going to just delve into this for you, Beck. All right, let's see what we got. What does Beck need to know about manifestation of the life partner? That's true, Green-Eyed Devil. That might make him more motivated to move a little quicker. Anyway, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got for Beck. What does she need to know about manifestation of the life partner? What advice can you give me for Beck? Are there blockages? If so, what are they? Let's see. You may open up too quickly to people. That's one thing I saw, but we will find out. What does Beck need to know? What does Beck need to know about manifesting long term? You will have a life partner. Chariot, 8 of Wands in reverse. You've got a blockage. You will have a life partner though. Okay, you will. You've got to overcome a blockage. 8 of Wands. Why are you here in the reverse? Why are you here in the reverse for Beck? Why are you here in the reverse for 8 of Wands in the reverse? Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so here's what I've got. Beck, whether you know it or not, you are, you fear growing old alone. You fear being by yourself. And as such, you're in this energy of feeling like another person is going to complete you. No one can complete you. You've got to complete yourself. Okay. You've got to work on some standards and boundaries and not opening up to people too soon. Another thing that I picked up in some of the jumpers that I had, you are very focused on, is this my life partner? Immediately. When you meet someone, don't. Be in the moment. Mindfulness, be present in the moment. Don't start thinking about, is this the man I'm going to marry? Is this the person I'm going to marry? Don't do it. Be in the moment. Enjoy the moment. Stay in the moment. Don't get ahead of yourself. And you're opening up to people too soon. And you've got to get yourself some standards and boundaries, okay? You've got to work on feeling complete on your own. Two halves cannot come together and make a healthy connection, okay? Another person can't complete you. You can't complete another person. You've got to be in this energy of single and fabulous, and a person is going to have to be amazing to make me jeopardize my current happiness and change my relationship status with them. This is what I'm picking up, okay? So you're very, very focused. And when you are heavily focused like that, you are actually pushing energy out and you are actually repelling people's interest. What you want to do is, instead of focusing on manifesting someone else to complete you, focus on yourself and pulling all your energy back toward you. Focus on you, living your life, living your goals, living your dream. That's going to pull, if you pull that energy back, then it's going to create interest and you're going to pull energy toward you. You want to be an energy vacuum, all right? You want to be one that is pulling energy toward you, that Venus attractant energy, all right? Because when you are focused on finding someone and that fear of being alone, you're pushing energy away from you, literally. And I want you, Beck Cross, I want you to go and binge on Aaron Doughty. His channel name is AARONDOUGHTY. He's going to be able to help you understand much more about that energy behavior stuff than I can. All right. So I hope that helps you, Beck, but that's what I get. You will find love, but you got to change your focus to do that. You've got a blockage right now, and that's what it is. All right. So I hope that helps you, Beck. I hope that helps you. All right. Hey, Dexter, I am K Dexter. I got your Cash App. You'll be after Tina. All right. But I hope that helped you, Beck. I hope that helped you. All right. So let me. Yes, absolutely. But yeah, I saw the notification come through, Dex. And I need to add you to the list. You're after Tina. Tony, you talking about Aaron Doughty being amazing? He will change your life. He darn sure will. He will change your perspective. He knows what he's talking about too. He knows. He's smart about energy behavior, particularly when it comes to attraction with people. He's phenomenal. He's really, really good. I just think when we're struggling with attracting romance like that, what we need to do is go binge on Aaron Doughty. Just a big old dose of Aaron Doughty. He's good. All right. And Tony, I have a question. Tony, what was yeah, that's true. Green Eye Devil. Green Eye Devil is right. Are we asking about Uncle? Yeah. I will say this. If Uncle is psychic, he is good. He will pick up on stuff that I won't pick up on, and I'll pick up on stuff sometimes that he won't. We like he's more psychic. I'm more, and I am psychic too, but I'm more intuitive than I am psychic. He's more psychic. He is intuitive too. But yeah, he picks up on all the ugly little trees that you thought, yeah. And that's true. That's true. And that's that scorpionic moon that that's that Scorpio moon that he's got. He is he's pretty good. He'll pick up on some specific shit. It's crazy some of the stuff that he'll pick up on. He'll get your specifics, and it's like it's stuff that cards won't tell you. It's stuff that he's just, it's like, damn. But Tony, what was your question? And let me see if I can get you some clarity on it. I'll do that before I read for Anastasia real quick. I'll do that for you. I'll just throw some quick cards. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but I'll see if I can get some insight on whatever the issue is that you're asking about. But I'll do that for you, Tony. Yeah, don't tell me what he said. Just tell me your question, because I want to go into it blind, if you will. And then after that, I'll read for Anastasia. You did? You did? You don't have to if you don't want to, but I'll pull for you if you want. We do. That's why we channel differently. That's true. But he's accurate. God, he kills me. He's read for me and just had me just flabbergasted. I'm like, what the what? What did you ask? I got confused. What question did you ask him? Do you want to ask me? I will just ask me the same question, but don't tell me what he said. Just tell me like what you asked. If you want clarity on it, I'll pull for you. That was what I asked, Tony. That's what you ask him? What? It didn't show up, Tony. Tony, it's not showing up in the chat. Listen, I'm going to get you to email it to me because it's not showing up in the chat. And that way I can get it. Sometimes YouTube is wonky. Email me your question and I'll read it for you. But I'm going to read for Anastasia real quick first. And then once you email, I'll flip back around and I'll read for you. Okay, Tony? That's what we'll do. All right, love bug. Oh, I got you. What's next for you and Virgo? Okay, I got you now. All right, here we go. What's next for Virgo and Tony? And you're a Taurus. I remember that. What's next for Virgo and Tony the Taurus? What's next for Virgo and Tony the Taurus? What's next for Virgo? And give me the joint energies between these two. Give me the joint energies between the Virgo and Tony the Taurus. The joint energies between these two going forward. Joint energies between... Oh, you're in Aries. Okay. Joint energy. That's right. God, I'm embarrassed. Tony the Aries and the Virgo. What's the future between these two? Six of Swords. What's the future between Virgo and Tony the Aries? Virgo and Tony the Aries. How do the energies look between these two? How do the energies look? How do the energies look between these two? Going forward. Queen of Wands, Three of Swords, Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Swords here? There's heart. Okay. He's going to try to get with you, but there is a third party. That's why that Queen of Wands is here next to the Three of Swords. Sometimes the Queen of Wands can be like the other woman. She is in this case. There is something that he's not telling you. Page of Pentacles in the reverse, or it's either a lie or a lie by omission with the Page of Pentacles here. He is going to come towards you. Okay. He is going to come towards you, and ask you to be with him, but he's not being honest with you. He's not stable. All right. Ten of Pentacles is here in the reverse. That may be who he's involved with, Tony, because I've got a child here that he may be lying about with family involvement. 10 of Swords. He's going to end up hurting you. It's not going to last. You're going to have a heartbreak. So I get that there's definitely, there's going to be three people here, and heartbreak and lies. And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles. Here's your issue, Tony. You're focused on, you feel like you need him. You don't. You're in a place of feeling left out in the cold, and you will be, actually, if he has his way about it. Nonetheless, I think he'll leave you holding the bag. He may mess you up financially. He may mess you up financially with that 10 of Pentacles in reverse and this other stuff coming out. He may mess you up financially, even possibly in your work. But what I do feel like is the other thing that's coming out in this is you don't need him. You don't need a man in general to complete you. I want you to work on your fears of being alone and your fears of abandonment. Okay? Because that's going to make you settle for bullshit. And this Virgo, bullshit. Bullshit. Right? Really? Oh my God. See, green-eyed devil. There you go. And here's what's interesting. Tony, I feel like there's this period of time where you're going to be super happy with him. You're going to think everything is absolutely made for love. He's going to pull the wool over your eyes if you're not careful. Okay? He is good. He is good at lying. He is real good. He's going to come towards you. Make no mistake. He's absolutely going to come towards you. So that's what I got. You let me know if that's consistent with what Uncle got. Now I'm curious what Uncle got, but that's what I got. I think he's lying about a child or something to do with that child. There's there's lies there. And he may tell you that him and baby mama are just friends. That could be a lie. That's bullshit. They're more than friends. They're fucking Queen of Wands. Or they will be. Yeah, he desires you sexually, but understand he doesn't just desire you sexually, he desires baby mama sexually too. In fact, let me just say this. In this scenario, my love, Tony, I hate to break this to you, but in this scenario, you're the other woman. You're his sneaky link. You hear Baxter, Anastasia. You would be the sneaky link. He ain't gonna let you know that. But you're the side piece, which is not fair. Okay, Tony, he's not your friend. He's a piece of shit. He doesn't deserve nothing from you except the back watching you walk the hell away. Friends don't treat people like that. He don't get to be your friend. He don't get to be in the friend zone. Let me tell you something. Friend zone is underrated. Friend zone is underrated. To be in my friend zone is an honor. Okay? You don't get to be my friend if you're a player. We're not vibrationally aligned if you're acting like that. If you're a liar, we're not vibrationally aligned. You don't get to be my friend. Yeah. You don't need to friend zone him. You need to nothing him. And I wouldn't even try to play him. Don't do nothing. The best revenge is the glow up, my friend. The best revenge is living your best life and glowing up. And I guarantee, Tony, you can take this to the bank. Listen to me. If you don't hear anything else I tell you, I want you to listen to this. You will start to work on yourself and do shadow work, okay? Which is contradictory to playing somebody because you'll be focused on you. You're going to be too focused on yourself and your own healing and your own journey and your own ascension. And you're going to have a major glow up. You are going to look better. Tony, if you could see pictures of me from 8 and 9 years ago, I look like a shit bag then as compared to now. Like I look younger now than I did 8 or 9 years ago when I went through and was treated like shit. Okay. And so you're going to have this major glow up. He's going to be kicking himself in the ass, but it's going to take time. He won't yet. And that's okay. He won't see it yet, but he will. That's the best revenge is the glow up. That's the best revenge. Yes, I did. I look like a shitbag. I am, Dexter. I did. I looked like I was 70 years old. I looked terrible. And I didn't realize what kind of a mess I was in until I got out of it. I'll be real with you. Look, Dexter, I just say it how I feel it. You were laughing too, sir chick. That's funny. Yes, the best revenge is success. Absolutely. I mean, you know what though, Tony? What he'll figure out over time is that has changed because you'll pull your energy back. You won't be focused on him at all. Don't try to play him. Don't try to get revenge because you're just throwing energy toward him. Don't do it. He don't get your energy. Listen, let me tell you something. Tony, listen. And anybody who's listening to me, pay attention to what I'm about to say. Y'all know that I am a witch. Okay? I do the craft. Now listen to me. Early on, I used to do all this stupid shit. Let me tell you something. My time and energy has great value. Okay? And if somebody fucks me over, Am I going to cast some sort of spell on them or get revenge in some way? Baby, they ain't worth the candle wax. They are not worth the candle wax, let alone my time and energy. I have got bigger, better things to do. I have got places to go. I have got things to do. I have got people to see, and I got money to make, and I got fun to be had. And that's all I got time for. My day is full. And after that, I go to bed. Yeah, they're just not worth it. They're just not worth the energy, right? I did too, Green Eye Devil. I'll send you some pictures. Candles are expensive. So is your time. Your time's worth more than that candle wax, right? So just remember that. All of my energy is accounted for, right? All of my time and my focus and my energy is on me and making my dreams come true, having my fun, and manifesting my own happiness and success. Flat out. Hey, you can, Tina. We're getting ready to read for Anastasia, and then I'll get with you. All right. Let's go to Anastasia. But I hope that helped you, Tony. All right, Anastasia. Anastasia. Oh, Lord, Stacy. All right, so Anastasia, this is about Emma. Going to see Emma tonight. Deep thoughts and feels, the usual. You know what it is. I do. I do, love bug. Let's see about Emma. Give me the deep feels of Emma toward Emma toward Anastasia. The deep feelings. Emma toward Anastasia. 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 You're welcome, Tony. Emma toward Anastasia. Emma toward Anastasia. Emma toward Anastasia. Y'all are going to have fun. There will be laughter. You'll have fun. Emma toward Anastasia. She's excited. Emma toward Anastasia. She wants to take things to the next level. She's nervous about telling you that she wants to take things to the next level. She wants the timing to be right, but she definitely wants to take things to the next level. There's something. What is this travel? Anastasia, I'm picking up this travel too. She's in love with you too, which you probably knew that, but she's feeling all amorous. She is excited to see you. Tell me about this Six of Swords. She is worried about timing with you, about taking it to the next level. She wants to, but she doesn't want to rush you. And she is excited about the travel. She is very much in love with you. God, she feels like you guys are, look at these two water signs in love with each other. Look at this Cancer and this Pisces. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Yeah, I think she's excited about that, Anastasia. She's very much in love with you. And she is feeling amorous. She wants to take things to the next level, but she doesn't want to her timing. She doesn't want to rush you. She's worried about rushing you, but she definitely she wants. I don't know if you guys have talked any more about moving in, but she sees that. I think she wants to talk about that, or I think she's got that on her brain. I think she may be a little bit nervous to bring it up. She definitely feels this soul tie to you. All right, with the Six of Cups. I love that as well. She's excited about seeing you tonight. I think she, okay, I think she's feeling, I think she's feeling frisky. Queen of Wands. I think she's feeling frisky, Anastasia. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. I think she's, I think she wants to get busy. She's excited about that. I love that. But yeah, she's all in. She's definitely all in. I love that for you. Let me know, Anastasia, if that kind of gave you some clarity. She is excited. She's feeling frisky. She may be, I don't know, is she shy to make the first move on stuff like that? I don't know. She may not. She may just jump your bones. Oh. What else? What else does Anastasia need to know? Anything else she needs to know? Anything else she needs to know? Anything else? She wants to take things to the next level. I don't think she would make the first move. I think she's nervous about making the first move. She definitely is like in this energy of kind of waiting for you to. She's trying to play it smart, but she definitely wants to take things to the next level. Anastasia, listen to me. This girl thinks about, okay, I'm just going to put it out here. Anastasia, this girl thinks about you and gets a heartbeat in her hoo-ha. All right? She is nuts over you. She is crazy as hell as far as her sexual attraction to you. She is on fire. She's on fire. She's on fire. I just don't know what else to say, Anastasia. She's on fire. That's what I got, love. It is good tea, isn't it, CJ? That's what I got. She is looking forward to you coming over or her coming over there. One or the other. My nose was itching, so there's that. I love that. But I hope that gave you some clarity. Get some ice cubes, turn the temperature down. Yes, absolutely. Keep me posted. All right. And Tina, I need your question, my love. Because you had said you wanted to change your question, Tina. So we are good about that. What's C's hidden energy? All right. And he is a romantic interest. All right, Tina. Hey, Surf Chick. Oh, you're Beck. Yes, Beck, I did read for you. I did read for you, Beck. I got you on timestamp if you want to catch it afterwards. No, it's Dr. Ruth, Tony. That's the sex therapist. But anyway, okay. Beck, I did yours. I've got the timestamp for you, but if you want to rewind about 35 minutes from right now. Go back, go to like a negative 35, and you'll be about where I read for you. Have fun, Have fun, Anastasia. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun. All right, Tina. Let's see about C. The hidden energy of C toward you, Tina. Oh, let me timestamp for you, love. All right, give me C. What's hidden? C toward Tina. See the Taurus 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 toward Tina. He's still in love with an ex. Tina, he's in love with an ex. He's not in a real stable place. The Devil card came out, King of Pentacles, and in the reverse in the Devil card, he's going to offer you something. The Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, World reverse, but he's got unfinished business with that ex. I think he's going to offer you something too, Tina. But I'm going to tell you, okay, the very first two cards I got were jumpers. Jumpers are important, Tina. The two jumpers, just to go back, King of Pentacles in reverse, Devil in the upright. That could mean financial or stability problems, possibly related to some sort of bad habit or addiction. It could also just simply be a stability issue, somebody that is selfish or toxic, okay? It could be that he might even be obsessed with possibly the ex, okay? That could be that, but he's very hung up on this ex. There's an unfinished, there's residual energy here between him and an ex, unfinished business. I think he's still in love with the ex, and I kind of feel like with that Judgment card coming out next to that King of Cups, he would go back to that ex in a heartbeat if he had the opportunity. I see him offering you something, which is crazy, with the Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. And I think he would treat you well as far as that goes, but emotional investment, no. Page of Cups in the reverse. This, Four of Wands. But Page of Cups in the reverse, Eight of Cups. It's a lack of emotion. It's a lack of emotion, Tina. I think he would literally get involved with you and even be serious, maybe even move in together. But the thing is I don't think that he would, I don't think he's emotionally available. I think that's why the Page of Cups came out in the reverse here. And then that ex energy, I think he's still in love with the ex. He's still very hung up on an ex. And I feel like if he had the opportunity, he would get, yeah, there it is, third party energy. So do I think he would cheat on you with the ex? Not necessarily, probably not, but he might as well because energetically she's there. That's what's hidden. That's what's hidden. I'm glad you asked too. Five of Wands, you'd always be competing with her memory. You'd always be fighting for his attention. 10 of Cups in reverse, no emotion. There it is again. 10 of Pentacles. He would absolutely be all in, but yeah, she's an ex. I don't think she's present. I don't think he's dealing with her. But energetically, yeah, he is. He would be detached, whether you know it or not. He would be detached. He's a person, what I'm picking up, I saw that 9 of Pentacles in reverse. He doesn't like to be alone. He's not comfortable being alone, but yet he would feel detached. Like he's not always present. He would, yeah. I don't know if this makes any sense or not, Tina, but this is what I'm picking up for you, my love. This is what I'm picking up. Okay. And you were is this confirming what you may have already felt? Because I think when you ask that hidden thing, it's like she feels like something is off, you know? Okay. I'm glad you asked about it too, Tina. You asked the probing hard question, and that was good. That was insightful on your part. Good. Yeah, and just like Green Eyed Devil, you need somebody who is all in every way, right? You get the cheat codes of life. That's right, CJ. The beauty of tarot. I love that. But I hope that helped you, love bug. And I thank you, Tina, as always. All right, K-Dex. K-Dex, I need your question. Excuse me. Okay. Let's see if we can find out. You are a Scorpio. Thank you for telling me that. You know, I like Scorpios. Scorpios are cool. And what we can do, I mean, I can't tell you a name, but what we can do is see if we can figure out energetically who's watching you and who has a crush on you. We'll see what we've got. Okay. Let's see what we got, love bug. Who is watching K Dexter, the Scorpio? Who's crushing on K Dexter? What can you tell me? Who's watching? Who is crushing? Let's see what we got. Who is watching? Yeah, possibly. I can definitely give you some characteristics and tell you some stuff that will help you to know about this person. We'll see. I don't always get zodiac signs. I don't always go by that, but I definitely go by energies. Let's see what the cards can tell us about who is watching or crushing on K Dexter, the Scorpio. Who is watching, crushing on K Dexter, the Scorpio? Oh no, I love your Sagittarius brain. Tell me who is watching or crushing on K. Dexter. Who is watching or crushing on K. Dexter, the Scorpio? What can you tell me, please? Who is watching or crushing on K. Dexter, please? Who's watching, crushing on K. Dexter, the Scorpio? Let's see what we got, my love. Nine of Swords, Emperor in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse. There is somebody here who regrets not standing on business. Okay, if that makes sense. There is somebody here who regrets not. I think this person may have abandonment issues. All right, there's something they didn't step up. They didn't step up. Okay, Emperor in reverse. They didn't. Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. They weren't stable. Possibly around communication. You know who it is? Okay, there you go. I'm getting a cardinal sign, possibly Aries or Cancer, but there is somebody here who has abandonment issues or fears. I feel like probably what happened is this person may have pushed you away or ran, or been non-committal or something of that nature. And I think this person may have been unstable. All right. Is there anyone new in K-Dex energy? Is there anyone new? Is there anyone new? Is there anyone new? What do you have new? Or new energy around K-Dex, new energy around K-Dex, new energy around K-Dex, new energy around K-Dex, new energy around K-Dex. New energy around K-Dex. Okay, Mystic. New energy around K-Dex. New energy. Yes, you have new energy. You got somebody here. Page of Cups. You got a flirt or a DM or a text or something like that. With the Page of Cups here. Be careful. All right. Be careful. You have more than one person in your energy, all right, K-Dex, as far as new, all right? You don't be quick to commit, okay? Don't be quick to commit. You're a Scorpio, all right? You know what time it is. Look, let me tell you something. All right, come here, K-Dex. Let's talk Scorpio for a minute. I know I know a thing or two about Scorpios. You are not a dumb bunny. Scorpios are not dumb. They can see shit. That's the psychic house. The Scorpio house is the psychic house. Okay. You are not a dumb bunny. You can see through shit. You can see through bullshit. You've got one person here coming towards you, and I feel like they are going to try to rush you. That's going to be red flag number one. All right. So be careful of it. Let that be a tipping point. There is another person that you will take a leap of faith with that is new. Your intuition, my love, or in this case, your psychic abilities, okay, are going to kick in. Okay. Your spidey senses are your best friend in this thing, my Scorpio friend. Okay. You will see right through this shit. You may not know the specifics, but you'll know something is off with one of these folks. All right. There is another one here. I'm also getting some advice for you, particularly around being a Scorpio. All right. Your energy is here. And let me tell you what I've got that I need to tell you. You may already know this. Okay, Dex. I don't know how much you've studied about your own energy, scorpionic energy. Scorpionic, and let me back up and say something that you may or may not know about me, okay, Dex. I know a lot about scorpionic energy, okay? My mother was a Scorpio. My baby's daddy is a Scorpio. I have had a lot of Scorpio friends and I've dated a lot of Scorpios. And I love Scorpio energy when it is at its best. Okay. Now, I will tell you, Scorpio energy is not for everyone. Scorpio energy is big. You have Pluto as your ruling, Pluto and Mars as your ruling fucking planet. Pluto is the power planet. Pluto rules the subconscious, and the subconscious is the hand that rocks the cradle. Okay. That's why Scorpios are psychic. Okay. Because you got that Pluto energy. All right. Now, Scorpio energy can walk into a room and not say a word. In fact, you prefer not to be noticed. Okay. Scorpio prefers not to be noticed, but you're going to be noticed. Scorpio energy walks in the room, don't say a word, don't talk to nobody. Everybody looks. Who just walked in the room? You fill up the room. It's big. It's intimidating. Some people are not cut out to handle it. You will be. The thing about Scorpio energy is one of two things. It's the energy of extremes. Okay. You'll hear you'll hear astrologers say that. Okay. But what you also need to know is because Scorpio energy is extreme. It is intense. It is big. Not everybody can handle Scorpio energy or appreciate it. And that's okay. You will never be described as mediocre. Never. That's the thing about Scorpio. People are going to either love you or hate you. There will be no in between. Okay. And it's because your energy, yes. Scorpionic energy is scary to people who don't get it. Okay. And I get that. And look, and let me just be real. Scorpio is the energy of extremes. A good Scorpio, a high vibrational Scorpio can be absolutely beautiful. But I'm telling you, some of the most toxic people I know are the low vibrational Scorpios. Still, I love the energy. It's a very hard sign. It's a lot of energy to navigate. So it is a hard sign to be born under or to have in your chart. But at the same time, it's just a very intense energy. And it can be off-putting for people who are, and the thing about people that are afraid of Scorpios. And now I'm gonna say something that's probably gonna piss some people off. I really don't give a damn. The people that you scare, people with heavy Scorpio. All right. People with heavy Scorpio, which, by the way, Green Eyed Devil has a lot of Scorpio in her chart. She's got Pluto in Scorpio, which is very heavy Scorpionic energy. But listen to me. People with heavy Scorpionic energy, some people are afraid of that. And I'm going to tell you who it scares. It scares people who are afraid of being vulnerable and open, because Scorpio energy absolutely demands openness, transparency. That Pluto will probe until it gets to the truth. And people that don't want you to see them are going to be put off by that. So the people that run from your energy, that are off put by that, let them go, honey. You don't need them. That right there is your red flag. The fact that they're afraid of you and intimidated by you, that alone lets you know they got something to hide that they don't want me to know about. There you go. So there you go. Oh, you have Pluto in Scorpio. See, that's probably why I like you, Mystic Born, because I like people with, I love that Scorpionic energy. Okay. But it's a mess. It's a big thing. It's a lot of responsibility to have Scorpionic energy in your chart. And not everybody manages and navigates that energy in a responsible or ethical way, because it is the power planet, and power can corrupt. We know that. But yeah, people that are double Scorpio don't half-ass nothing. Scorpios don't know what half-assed is. Scorpio, this is how Scorpio approaches romance. If we're not merging souls, why are we even doing this? Scorpio don't do nothing half-assed. They don't do nothing surface, right? Okay, good, Beck. I'm glad that helped you. Yeah. So this tower came out. Okay. The tower is Pluto energy. It's Scorpio energy in the tarot. The tower cuts to the truth. Towers can be unpleasant, but by God, towers are going to cut to the truth whether you like it or not. Pluto don't play. Okay, Scorpio is not, Scorpios don't play small. They don't. There is no playing small. Yes, exactly, Dexter. Exactly. If we're not merging souls, and I'm going to tell you why I think I like Scorpio energy. My moon in my chart, and this is because my mother was a Scorpio, my moon is in the 8th house. So I'm comfortable around the intense energy of it's like the intense Scorpio energy is like a warm blanket to me. That's how your moon is, right? That's what your moon is. So I absolutely, and like, I like the depth that Scorpios, I like depth as well because of having my moon in the 8th house. In a sense, I mean, I am a Capricorn moon in the 8th, but it's kind of like being a blend of a Capricorn Scorpio moon, if that makes sense. So I get it. I've got, and in fact, if you look at the dominant energies in my chart, Pisces is the most dominant, Scorpio is number 2. So I have that thing about the Scorpio energy. Scorpio is a very misunderstood sign. Yes, Scorpios can be absolute dickwads. We all know that. They can be toxic, and God help you if you get on their bad side. If you get on the bad side of a low vibrational Scorpio, you can forget it. I mean, you're just you're just done for. But if you win the heart of a Scorpio as a friend or a lover, I can't even. I can't even begin to talk about what that is. That is huge. That is amazing. It's just, and you never want to fuck that up. You never ever want to, if you win the heart of a Scorpio, whether it's as a friend or a lover, that is something that you want to be a ride or die for that person. You never want to screw that up, because that is the loyalty there is, and that the love and the grace that a Scorpio will show you is just, they can be some of the most loving and loyal people ever. Yeah, 8th house stellium, exactly. So, but it's a very intense energy. And it requires people to be totally transparent. You come big, Scorpio, you go big or you go home. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. And not everybody can handle that. And that's okay. And I guess the reason I'm saying this, Kay Dexter, is embrace that about yourself. Embrace that about yourself. That's a superpower that not everybody can appreciate. But the people that can appreciate are not worth your time anyway. Okay? They're just small-minded idiots. So there you go. I hope that helps you. So you got a lot of advice in that thing as well, Kay Dexter. I hope that helped you. Oh. Thank you, Green-Eyed Devil. That's so sweet. Yeah, your Cappy Moon Cake. That's right. I'm your Cappy Moon Cake. But, you got to find somebody that appreciates that intensity. I'm going to tell you, with Scorpio energy, you got to be able to swim in the deep, dark, black part of the ocean. Not everybody can handle that, okay? It's dark energy. Dark is not evil, by the way. Dark is just, I could turn the lights off and it'd be dark in here, but there's no property, there's no big changing in the properties. It's all in the intent and what we do with energy. But the Scorpio energy by nature is dark. And not everybody is comfortable to swim in the dark depths of the ocean. Not everybody's built for that. And that's okay. You need a strong person. You require one. And that's okay. That's all right. You got to be something else to run with a Scorpio. I'm just going to say that. You just do. A good Scorpio, a high vibrational Scorpio for sure. You got to be something else. Yeah, they do. They get you all wrong. I agree with that. I agree with that, Stace. I agree with that. And that's okay. That's okay. They can misunderstand. Let them misunderstand you. They're not your people. They don't go in your blanket fort anyway. Yeah. But you know, Scorpionic energy ain't no joke. I mean, you're ruled by Pluto. I mean, that's the power planet. Pluto is tough. Might bite your ankle when you walk by. That's funny. Now, see, that sounds like a Gemini. And it's funny because, Geminis and Scorpios, there's a lot of, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way, karmic energy between those two signs. Does that mean it's bad? No. We can learn from each other. And it can be a beautiful friendship or relationship if you've got two high vibrational people in Gemini and Scorpio, but you've got to have that. Those are both very, because if you get a low vibrational Scorpio, low vibrational Gemini, you've got yourself a fucking dumpster fire. But there are entire books written about the Gemini Scorpio tie. It's crazy. And I think that's another reason why I'm so fascinated with Scorpios. But my mother was a Scorpio. It's my comfort. It's my blankie. It's my warm blankie, Scorpio energy. It just is. But I think mine is even more enhanced because I have my moon in the 8th house. So that's what's up. That's what's up. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. CJ, a low vibrational Cancer? Holy crap. Whew. And I know because my Venus was in Cancer, and it's funny you would bring that up because a lot of times, you may or may not know this, but like a lot of times when Green Eye Devil and I are talking, and like if we're talking about a low vibrational Cancer, we're like, why can't they be like CJ? She's such a high vibrational Cancer, because you embody the good energy around the Cancer energy, if you will. And that's not an easy thing to be able to navigate that energy. Cancer energy is heavy. Yeah, Cancer energy is a lot. It very much is. And you navigate that very well. Yeah, and you do too, Mystic. And it's really funny, Mystic, because I know you're a Taurus, but like your energy is Cancerian in a good way. You come off, Mystic, as a high vibrational Cancer. Oh, that's because you're a Cancer rising. Okay, yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. But in your energy, Mystic, you come off as a high vibrational Cancer. Just so you know. Because you can very much, that warmth of that Cancer warmth comes through, Mystic, a lot in your energy. whenever, that's what I feel around you. I feel that Cancer. Cancer's tough though, man. That is a tough energy. Yes, deep oceans. Maybe my Libra moon and Libra. Oh yeah, Libra moon and rising. That does. That lightens things a little bit, CJ. But you do very much come off as a. I do get Cancer a lot. You're funny though, CJ. You're like hilarious. You've got that like, and maybe that's that Libra stuff going on too. The mixture of the Libra. Cancers in and of themselves though have really, they can be funny. They can be hilarious, you know. Green Eyed Devil and I were talking about that the other day. It's not talked about enough, but Cancers can really have you just dying laughing, right? You are resonating. Okay. Good deal. Good deal back. You are willing to do the work. You guys have done the work. Continue to do the work. You guys are blessings to anybody whose life. Yes. Green Eyed Devil. I second that. I second that. But the water signs in general, when we have watery charts, they are, those are heavy energies. They're hard energies to navigate, and it's very, very easy to get on the wrong path if you've got a lot of water in your chart. It is. But if you can step into the right energy, man, that can be your superpower, you know. But it is hard. The hardest houses on the zodiac wheel, 4th, 8th, and 12th. And that's the Cancer house, the Scorpio house, and the Pisces house. Hey, buddy. Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of water in my chart. I have a grand water trine between the 4th, 8th, and 12th house. And like I said, my most dominant energy is Pisces. My second most dominant is Scorpio. I think Gemini is like 6th, and I'm a Gemini sun and rising. But that's literally the only air in my chart, and the only fire in my chart is Lilith and Sagittarius. I mean, you know, everything else is, it's kind of interesting because my water houses are Earth zodiac signs. My 12th house is Taurus, my 4th house is Virgo, and Capricorn is my 8th. Yes. But that's okay, Mystic. That's all right. Yeah, water's tough. Come on. Yeah, your daughter is a Cancer moon, right? What you doing? What you doing? You're a gooba. You's a gooba. You's a gooba. He's a gooba. He is a gooba. I bet she is psychic, Green-Eyed Devil. Green-Eyed Devil is psychic, though, because of that Pluto and Scorpio, man. I know you are, Mystic. See, Green-Eyed Devil, yeah. Does she know about him, Green-Eyed Devil? Oh, wow. She'll channel him if she doesn't already. Just 12 house placements. Wow. You're okay. You're going to be fine, Baxter. You're going to make it through this tough spot in your life. She's a walking energy thermometer, green-eyed devil. She is definitely your moon baby. She is a walking energy thermometer. Man, she's like an energy sponge. Come on. That is so cool. There'll come a time. There'll come a time for that conversation. You're okay, buddy. You are okay. You are okay. Oh, okay. Okay. You're being a goober. You're being a goober. Yeah, it is the twin thing. She'll channel him. She probably does. Yeah, I'm with Mystic. I think she knows him. She does. She might not know it's her brother, but yeah. I love that. She is the cutest little thing too. That little girl is the cutest heart-stealing thing ever. I swear to God. That video you sent me the other day, Green-Eyed Devil, of her. Oh my God. She just is enchanting. That's the best way to put it. She is enchanting. She will capture your heart. Like, yeah. That's funny. She's enchanting. She's a little magical being. She is. Such a little cutie pie. Baxter, you're going to be okay, son. You're going to be fine. But she does have a cool chart. She does. All right, well, y'all, I think I'm going to get out of here. It's like a little bit of everything with a lot of numbers. Yes. Yeah. I love her chart. I mean, there's some challenges, but that's true for all of us, right? I think I'm going to get out of here. Probably go and hang out at Uncle's a little bit. Thanks to everybody who booked mini readings. I will get timestamps up shortly. I love you guys to the moon and back. Take care, y'all. Bye.